Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Uncle Lander and this is Fallout New Vegas, very hard difficulty playthrough, hardcore mode with mods. On the last episode we have pretty much managed to complete every single quest for Cassidy Caravan. We have also got Cass with us and we are currently completing her quest. We have managed to gather the evidence and we are now on our way to deliver that evidence to the Mojave outpost. Also, we have brought Rex with us back because King doesn't care if Rex is okay or not, and Rex has a very nice and useful perk. So, my character is a level 34 with special attributes of Strength 8, Perception 9, Endurance 6, Charisma 6, Intelligence 8, Agility 8, and Luck of 7, with skills of Barter 81, Big Guns 18, Energy Weapons 24, Explosive 86, Guns 92, Lockpick 86, Medicine 80, Melee Weapons 35, Repair and Science at 75, Sneak Speech at 77, Survival at 85, and Unarmed at 22. And we still have our companions over here. After we're gonna be done with Cass's quest, of course we're gonna dismiss her. But after that, I'm gonna have to think what we're gonna do next. Anyway, my first stop is going to be pretty much at Novak. We're now gonna go to Novak because we're gonna go all the way around to the Mojave outpost. And then the initial plan was to go with Veronica and do her quest and also complete the Edie's quest. But I also kind of feel like I want to keep Edie with me. Not sure about that. So once I'm gonna complete the Edie's quest, I could dismiss her, but then again, Edie gives me like very good information about where the enemies are before I even can notice them. And just like that, right off the bat, the game have just decided to crash. Well, thank you, video game. That deserves a Kaiser.
Can someone help me? My Fallout New Vegas crashes on startup. Stupid fucking Bethesda jank.
What mods are you using?
I don't even have that many mods installed. Just the basics. I've got Fallout Character Overhaul, Essential Visual Enhancements, and of course Project Nevada. I even installed New Vegas Stutter Remover, so I don't understand what the problem is.
Those mods are old and outdated. You should try using newer mods.
What are you talking about? These are the most endorsed mods on Nexus, and I've always used them. Fallout New Vegas is just a buggy game. I'm also using an ENB, by the way.
You shouldn't use ENB. It was made for Skyrim, not New Vegas. It causes all sorts of graphical issues.
What are you talking about? All of my favorite YouTubers use an ENB, and it makes their games look next-gen. Besides, Skyrim and Fallout New Vegas are basically the same engine. I'm not removing Blackout ENB, end of story.
Listen, you should just start over and follow the Viva New Vegas mod guide.
Yeah, I'm not reading all of that. Fuck this. I'm going to install a Nexus collection using Vortex. Thanks for nothing.
That's Legalinius.
You're back.
I am. Let me see what you got. Do we have any other implants by any chance? No. Okay, we're gonna go to Old Lady Gibson's, figure out if she has a very specific implant. Hold on.
You're back.
Because I have this implant built in my hands. And I just don't remember its name. Yeah, that's Kinetic Accelerator. I need to find the second Kinetic Accelerator so I can have a faster reload speed. And I think the person that could have a Kinetic Accelerator could be Old Lady Gibson. But I could be wrong about that. Grr. Anger. There are some raiders behind this building, I guess. Harvest Mark II. Nice.
Don't need this right now.
There you are.
Yeah, you can keep that plasma pistol. I'm not gonna use it. Yeah, you can defeat him and he's pretty tough, vanilla-wise. Even vanilla-wise, he can go down pretty easily if you know what you're doing. Besides that, I don't really know what else to say. Oh, maybe the fact that you can actually talk him down and not even pull a trigger against Linnaeus. Yeah, that you can definitely do. You can convince him that attacking the NCR over here is a wasted opportunity or something like that. I think somebody's getting dunked on. Actually, I don't know about that. He might survive on this playthrough, maybe not.
Looks like break time's over.
Have not made my mind about that. Alright, first we are going to Novak. We're gonna sort our inventory over there because we are carrying a lot of stuff. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing actually quite well today. It is Wednesday, my dudes. And the weather where I am, it's kind of very, very spotty. Oh, look at that 10mm pistol. It's a shame that I already have sold the other one. And this one is pretty much useless for me at this point. I'm just gonna move on. This week have started very well for you and it's going very well. Glad to hear that. Spanish Inquisition, 12 o'clock. They were quite expected.
Hello. Let's paint this place.
Well, that's the end of that.
That's the end of all of them. Good boy, Rexy. And Marksman Carabine belongs to me.
All this traveling's making me thirsty.
I know it's 18+ stream, but come on, Cass. Not in public. Unless that's the point. Huh, another Bren. How cute. Good paper. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition? Well, I guess I'm breaking that rule. Huh. For some reason, those bighorners are not even thinking about attacking us, even though we were like right next to them. I do not really fully understand what's going on over there, but hey, if I can avoid killing animals, that's even more benefit for me. Okay, so we get ready
Keeping
some here.
quiet.
These guys didn't even care.
What a shame. I guess that could have gone.
Let's take a TOZ. I need to use the armor repair kits. I have all the resources and I even have a few of them in my house anyway. Huh. Defense submachine gun? Have not seen that one. From that perspective, it kind of looked like a stand, but I could be wrong. It might be Stan, but it would be a version of Stan that I cannot recognize for the dearest life of me.
Uh-oh.
I guess that could have gone worse.
Yep, that always could have gone worse. I think it might be Stan. But it could be Mark 1, because it's Stan's Mark 1s used to have they used to have like wooden furniture and a side magazine as well. It could be that, or it also could be an early like MP-18, which is a German submachine gun that pretty much was like this. Also wooden furniture, magazine charged to the side. That could be actually it, but I could be wrong. Anyway, it's a nice looking thing. Could sell something to you.
I've still got guns and ammo if you need them.
Well, I only need to sell you some things.
Sure, no problem.
Well, I hope you find no problem in me selling stuff. What can I sell to you? Not brand, not combat, not commando service stuff, not cowboy carabine, because I kind of want to use it in the future. Multiplus rifle, plasma rifle, not the TOZs. I actually should fix those TOZs together. Metal armors that I have not fixed earlier because I'm a dummy. Do you have anything? You have only assault rifle, light bolt, and suppressible sniper rifle, so it's not really gonna be very helpful for me. For ammunition, do I have any energy stuff? Because you can buy ammunition. Yep, and that's gonna have to do.
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got raised to the ground.
And just like that, 98% of carry weight. Now we can sprint. C2, but they are blue, so they are okay. They are all fine. Don't have to attack them, don't have to approach them. That is not taking me to Novak. I read that defense gun from Fallout 4 is inspired by MP18. Yep. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be an inspiration. You might be right too. But I think it's like straight up MP18. It's either MP18 or a stand submachine gun. Because there was a stand with the wooden furniture added to it. I think for the next playthrough, I'm gonna install a mod. I'm definitely gonna install a mod that it's gonna change the prices of how expensive the items are via script or something similar of that. Because right now I have like absolutely no problem with selling or buying items like at all. There's like no real incentive for me to even besides being a hoarder, there's not a real incentive for me to pick up items, because I'm picking up guns, I'm repairing all the stuff, I'm repairing all the armor, and besides the fact that I just like to bring everything with me and sell items, there's not really other incentive in that. And selling items for like 1,000, 3,000 per camps per item is just kind of, I don't know, kind of meh. I already have noticed that there are already some mods existing that can adjust the border in the game, but I'm gonna have to like take a look at them into a little bit more of a detail, because trust me, having 140,000 caps is great, but I simply want to put that money, I want to put value into polo caps in this game, not just as something that, oh look, item for 3,000, oh I'm just gonna say, oh look, 3,000, I can now buy 7,000 implants. Well, it's not really true, because an average price of an implant is 4,000, but you get the idea.
So, you're back.
Yeah, I want to trade with you.
Happy to do it.
Indeed. Maybe I should ask her about the Helios 1. Okay, so I'm looking for... not necessarily the book. Hand stabilizer, no. I think the implant was called kinetic something, or motor memorizer. No, I don't think it was motor memorizer. It was definitely not hand stabilizer. I think it is with it's something kinetic modulator. Hold on. Arcade.
What's up?
I'm not gonna perform the surgery. I want to basically figure out the name of the mod. Yeah, kinetic accelerator. She doesn't have that. I need to figure out where's the location for other kinetic accelerator. Also, let's talk about the Helios 1. Because maybe that's gonna trigger another conversation with Edie.
So, you're back.
Yeah, what do you know about the Helios 1?
The way I heard it, the Brotherhood of Steel ran the place before the NCR took it away from them. I'm not sure who started shooting first. But when it was over, the Brotherhood, with all their fancy armor and weapons, was on the run. Nobody's heard from them since.
Okay, bye. I didn't have a conversation from Edie about her getting a weapon upgrade from the followers of the apocalypse. And I'm basically trying to figure out how to do that, how to get that, because that should be like an interruption between the communications between me and the Brotherhood of Steel, and that basically did not happen yet. if even that's gonna happen at all. Because I would like Edie to have a better gun. Oh, that's Skyrim.
It's practically junk.
Yeah, that's another one.
Can I have a better gun?
Yeah. That's a sound effect that I want to use. Alright. Let's go to my house. Let's sort the inventory. Let's fall asleep. Then we're gonna go to Mojave Outpost. And then we're gonna continue on. Most likely, because we are gonna finish the quest at Mojave Outpost, I think a good idea would be just to go straight to the Brotherhood of Steel. I think. Unless out of nowhere, the followers of the apocalypse are gonna be like, hey, you want better weapon? Mormon Fort is where we are, and then we're gonna have to go all the way around for you to get a better weapon. Sometimes I hate the rules that I have applied to myself. I sometimes really do hate those rules, but you have to obey them. Oh! Damn it, I totally forgot. I have a bunch of empty bottles. I'm supposed to refill them. I'm supposed to refill those bottles with the dirty water. Because for some reason, the water that we are getting in my own house is not a it's not a dirty water, it's irradiated water. But if you step just slightly outside of New Vegas to the house like this, and you go to the bathroom, you get all the dirty water in the world, which naturally you can cook. That also reminds me, we're gonna drink every single Sunset Sarsaparilla, because we are currently also doing the quest for Festus.
Looks like break time's over.
So might as well, we can also do that. Okay, you guys can go and shoot whatever there is over there. I'm just gonna go over here and loot the corpses from whatever they have. If they have anything useful, they have throwing spears, but that's really kind of irrelevant, I guess. Defense cannot be fixed with just a 9mm submachine gun. Intriguing, to say the least. Mercenary combat knife. Gonna take the wrench. That combat shell actually has some mods on it. Synthetic and red dot. Hey, we actually were talking about the red dot for this specific shotgun sometime in the past. I know it was on a previous episode. Hey, that is much better. Still doesn't fit with the Fallout universe, don't get me wrong. But this is actually much better. Less obnoxious. Way less obnoxious. And it's got pretty okay animations too. Alright, let's get back home. Let's deal with crafting. Let's deal with the Sunset Sarsaparillas. And now I could actually disable the light in the background because now it's sunny again. This weather just cannot make its goddamn mind. Should never have scopes of them? It depends on how big the iron sights are. Aesthetics over utility? Yep. We totally forgot about that golden rule. Or should we say, or should we call it rule of thumb? Okay, let's cook something. Mass purified water. Well, I just cooked the fire purgative. Did not really intend to do that, but at this point, I guess it's kind of too late. Got water for years to come. Okay. Infirmary. I'm not really gonna use that. Let's drink all the Sunset Sarsaparillas. And we have total of 248. Maybe that's gonna be enough. Alright, I have just drank all the Sunset Sarsaparillas that I had. I am now immortal, or I have diabetes. One of two options. Don't need so many frag grenades. Don't need so many plasma mines. Can drop 2. Don't need so many pulse grenades. Scout rifle can stay over here as well. From armor, the backpacks. And T-45 power armor, because I might use it for the final battle of Hoover Dam. We'll see. I could grab one auto-injection stim pack. And leave one auto-injection super stim pack. Big corner. Ramen meat. Ramen steak. Cave fungus, coyote. Yeah, fixes actually don't weigh anything, so I don't really have to leave them behind. Not gonna need so much water. In a matter of fact, I know I'm gonna take only this much. Steady can be sold. Stealth boys? I think I'm gonna keep stealth boys. In case I'm gonna find a mission in which I will be unable to, like, complete it for some reason. Without the stealth boy, then yeah. Gonna take 4 weapon repair kits. And now for miscellaneous. Coffee mugs. Duct tape. Yeah, I got 248 empty bottles that are gonna be just waiting to be refilled. Kinda silly, if somebody would ask me. Packs of cigarettes can be sold. Don't need so many surgical tubings, I only need 2. And from ammunition, didn't even realize that I have some FMJ ammunition. I guess it can stay here for now. It's 333, and I think I'm good. Yep, 50% of carry weight, gonna decrease it by a more significant amount when I'm gonna fill up all the empty bottles with dirty water, or maybe not. I think it's gonna be a good idea to fill them up right now, cook them, and then leave them again. So let's do that real quick. As a T1 diabetic myself, that was painful to watch and imagine all carbs. Yup. A science is 75. I need 5 more points in science to be able to upgrade the weight absorber and install it. Okay, how many stars, Sunset Sarsaparilla, I got from this? Okay, from 200 bottles, I only got 7 stars Sunset Sarsaparilla bottles. Oh boy. What? Someone tells me that I might actually just, we either gonna not complete this quest later, or we are just gonna go for console commands, and that's how we're gonna get the pew pew. That was so not worth it. There we go. Let's go to sleep finally for 8 hours. And to the Mojave Outpost we go. Okay, so now I'm thinking about what kind of plan of movement we're gonna do. And I think after the entire shindig with Cass, we're gonna go for... Damn indeed. Pulled the wrong trigger, motherfucker. Anyway, as I was trying to say, we're definitely gonna finish the cast like right now today. And I think we're gonna start doing the Brotherhood of Steel next, and Veronica at the same time. Which sounds wrong when you think about it. But while we're gonna be doing missions with Veronica, and the scouting missions for the Brotherhood of Steel, we are pretty much going to go for Raul at the same time and try to clean the Spanish Inquisition 12 o'clock.
Holding my breath.
Or not.
Let's kick this in gear.
I've had worse.
She had worse. And I see some raiders over there. They might have something good. I need to approach... Oh boy, they're getting absolutely wrecked by geckos. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna join in on the fun.
Servant is hurt.
This 10 pistol is actually upgraded. So I can pick up the other one. Fix it a little bit, and that's gonna sell for a little bit more money. Money! Money! Hey, Mr. Krabs. I love money. Actually, I'm actually not a Mr. Krabs. And I understand the necessity of the money, but I have my opinion about money and how on certain points money can be absolutely great and fantastic, and at other points how money can actually make me hate every single like gut of certain establishments. Somebody's getting punched to death. That's a weird ass sound.
Gotcha.
Got your base?
I've had worse.
Have the game stopped counting the Sunset Sarsaparilla stars? Yep, it started counting 27. For a second I thought it's gonna just continue on counting the stars, but I guess I was wrong. Now I'm thinking, where the heck am I gonna get more Sunset Sarsaparillas? For the 50 stars. Oh, this is also another place where we can get attacked by a Spanish Inquisition. Because this is one of their common spots. Let's say that it was over here, it actually happened to me at the beginning of the stream itself. There were like cardinals over here, and the guy actually managed to surprise me by going all the way around. He was like attacking me like from right over here, and he finally said that nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition, which he was halfway right. But only halfway. Not fully right. I guess while I'm gonna be at the Mojave Outpost, I could just fix my stuff to 100. And I mean everything. Armor, weapons. At least the ones that I'm using. Just fix them up to 100 and have a little bit of a peace and quiet with the repairs for an undisclosed amount of time. Oh boy. What are you firing at? That looks like,
Here, I guess.
well, that looks like something. What the hell that is?
Should have run. Now,
I guess that could have
save
gone
the
worse.
others.
Oh, a rat. Okay. Should figure out that a creature with a regular movement like this could be a rat.
Don't need this right now.
I just realized something. I could get more casseroles. And I didn't brought... Oh my god. Because if we are going for Veronica, I could get the casseroles. From the lady in Prim, and I totally forgot about that. Oops. Backtracking time. Just a root beer. I can dream. Well, we don't really have root beers where we are. We have this thing called kvass, which is basically like juice, sometimes alcoholic, sometimes not. It's basically a fermented bread juice, and I'm not joking, it's a bread juice. You get all the extracts from the bread, you slap a yeast on it, you close it, and you make kvass. Is it good? To me, it's pretty good. But everybody have their taste, and you know, different breweries are making the kvass differently. So one kvass can taste very good, the other one not so much. Actually, right now I feel like I'm in the mood for kvass. I'm gonna have to on Friday. I'm gonna be out doing groceries, so I'm gonna probably get myself a bottle of kvass. So I did not had that in like a long while. Root beer is delicious. Yeah, I cannot really confirm or deny. Or puppy. Can confirm nor can I deny because I never had a root beer in my life. I don't think the root beer is basically a product that would, I don't know, it simply never took on any form. Regular beer, yes. The IPAs, BBAs, and whatever all the types of beer, yes, that took off, obviously. But root beer, no. And it is, and I think it's highly regrettable. Yeah, I would do that. First of all, if I had any root beer available in my country. Well, maybe it's not country. It might be just that my city just doesn't get any root beer because it didn't took off, you know.
Some cons got cornered in the ruins of Boulder City, but the NCR let them go.
NCR let them go? Alright, it's for miscellaneous. It's Scorpion or Red Scorpion. I have 10 Red Scorpion glands. I do actually wonder if that AWAP location spawned back. Maybe if I'm gonna go over there, I'm gonna get some more Red Scorpion glands. Excuse me, something bothers me. Probably, oh my god. Okay, I already started talking about it, I'm gonna finish. I had this flake of a dry skin that was flopping around on top of my finger. I had to get rid of that. It was starting to bother me way too much. Oh my god, that's disgusting. I bet he gets some fungal infections. Which I don't. I might have a dry skin, sure, I will never deny that, but never fungal infection. You want one fungal infection? I don't think that's fun to get, but you know, everybody has their own preference. I'm just kidding, just joking. Just joking. I would really like to have a sarsaparilla and the root beer. Well, there we go. There we go. Time for Kaiser.
Can someone help me? My Fallout New Vegas crashes on startup. Stupid fucking Bethesda jank.
What mods are you using?
I don't even have that many mods installed. Just the basics. I've got Fallout Character Overhaul, Essential Visual Enhancements, and of course Project Nevada. I even installed New Vegas Stutter Remover, so I don't understand what the problem is.
Those mods are old and outdated. You should try using newer mods.
What are you talking about? These are the most endorsed mods on Nexus, and I've always used them. Fallout New Vegas is just a buggy game. I'm also using an ENB, by the way.
You shouldn't use ENB. It was made for Skyrim, not New Vegas. It causes all sorts of graphical issues.
What are you talking about? All of my favorite YouTubers use an ENB, and it makes their games look next-gen. Besides, Skyrim and Fallout New Vegas are basically the same engine. I'm not removing Blackout ENB, end of story.
Listen, you should just start over and follow the Viva New Vegas mod guide.
Yeah, I'm not reading all of that. Fuck this. I'm going to install a Nexus collection using Vortex. Thanks for nothing.
Yes, because, you know, installing random stuff that it has not been tested for compatibility and whatnot is definitely a best solution to fix your problem with Fallout New Vegas and its stability, rather than actually following a properly made guides like Viva New Vegas or Best of All Times if you are going for Tale to Wastelands. Both of the guides, which I believe have been made by the same group or a team of people, which can make sure that your Fallout experience is gonna be much more stable. Much more stable than vanilla. Because, of course, you can take responsibility for... you cannot take responsibility for pretty much, you know, mods and how the mods are gonna work with your installment. But let me put it this way. If there's a tip for me that I could give to you guys about installing mods, any kind of mods that is between 1 to 3 years, like example, we are right now at 2023, I don't know when this playthrough is gonna get posted. But we got 2023. Any kind of mod that is between 2021 and 2023, or 2020 and 2023, you can try to make it run and work. Even I just learned it myself during this playthrough. Despite the fact that I have installed a mod from 2023, that doesn't mean that the game is gonna run perfectly well, or that the mod is actually done properly. Because I have learned myself, hard way, that even mods that are from like a month ago,
just as a warning, my covert
can be
bandaging skills are
basically done super badly.
Let's get this in gear.
I'm glad that's over with.
And they can cause more crashes and more problems than bringing solutions. In the end, the entire modding experience is, as always, trial and error. Always trial and error. But what is most important is to never give up.
Looks like great time's over.
Trouble.
I hate when they are more accurate than me. Good job, Rexy.
Hey,
I'm glad that's over.
I'm gonna be quite honest. I feel
Let's get this in gear.
I feel very bad for leaving these guys like hanging on the cross. Like, I'm not even kidding. I feel very bad that these guys just hanging on the crosses all the time. And I think it's about time for me to do something about that. Kids, don't look. This stream is 18 plus anyway, so if you're a kid, I don't know what the hell you're doing here. Unless you are smart, then you know what you're doing here. At this point, I'm performing a mercy killing. These guys, taking them down would kill them. But keeping them on the cross would be even more painful. Which is something that I probably did for the most of the playthrough. This is why I decided to put them down out of the misery. Gonna get the side of mayo. Nah. I don't think I would like the main dish in the first place anyway. Sounds rather disgusting. So let's not talk about that anymore because I would like to keep my lunch to get. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition? I'm over here, sir.
Nobody go!
I guess we do expect that one now. Go get him, Rexy!
No mood for hunting.
That's a good boy. Rookie! Okay, no, that's not Resident Evil 4 Remake. Brush gun. Super sledge. What is that you're having over there? Bullpup assault shotgun? Eh? What the hell is that? Oh, that's definitely not AA-12. It's a semi-automatic. I can't say that I recall what kind of model of the shotgun it is. It could be a custom shotgun. Made by the mod maker. Hey, look at that! It's Cyberpunk glitch.
Uh-oh.
What a shame.
Can't put my finger on this one. Looks like a shotgun that could be used in real life, but I have no absolute clue. Hold on, maybe I'm gonna recognize it if I'm gonna go over the TFC. Oh, the model actually is looking pretty great. But it has like no label, no marking. Not really a lot. That could tell me, hey, this is this model of a shotgun or something. Right, I wanted to check if that... Okay, game. I wanted to check if that bunker with the rat scorpions would spawn the rat scorpions, because if it could, I could get more rat scorpion venom glands. And with that, I would be able to basically get more casseroles, which would be my long-term food for a little bit of time. Oh yeah, also, thank you for that, TFX. I have a donation goal. The donation goal is to get a bigger hard drive, because... Well, I thought that 1 terabyte hard drive is gonna be good enough for all the games that I am playing. Turns out, it's not. Sadly, it turns out that it's not. And, as much as hard drives are not really that stupendously expensive, I know I'm not gonna be able to really afford it. Probably people who are seeing this on YouTube at this point, the fundraiser has been already reached. But for people who are currently on Twitch right now, if you guys wish to help me with the fundraiser,
You got a bigger gun I can borrow?
go ahead and click on that link. If you guys wish to, of course. I don't want to pressure anybody into donating of any sort. That's different. That's the whoa. Was that Cass making that sound? Definitely sounded like Cass. Oh yeah, no pressure, guys. If you wish to donate, go ahead. If not, no sweat. Technically speaking, the time to reach the goal is quite big, because I want to obtain the hard drive before the Halloween marathon is gonna happen. Wasn't a blasted bunker like right in front of me? Yeah, it's somewhere over here. But I recall correctly, that bunker was like behind the rocks, like behind the wall of rocks or something.
And then the fight started.
You got a bigger gun I can borrow?
Yeah, it's from one of the mods. It's from one of the mods. It's either from Tactipack or it's from
Bad guys.
an Millennia mod.
Let's get this in gear.
I guess that could have gone worse.
No, it couldn't gone better, because look at all those poison glands. Okay, so I think that the location I'm looking for is like right in front of me, but it's like behind those rocks. Let me TCL, because where was the door for it, man? Oh, I think I see the door for it now. Yeah, it's right over there, right behind that rock. Yep, there's the bunker right over here. But there's no way to access it if you don't use the TCL, because something is kind of conflicting with this. I don't know what it is, but it is what it is. Hey, it seems like Red Scorpion have actually spawned back. That's great.
Hey! If I get gangrene, crumbs on the duck.
Hey, Cassidy, how about you don't jump right underneath my scope, huh? That would be great for you. Eat it, please. Well, at least I can level up, and that's great. Okay, so everything to 80. Repair, science, sneak, and 1 point into speech. That means that now I have 80 science. I can go for, I think it's 80 or 85. I can upgrade the weight absorbers and install them into my legs. And the perk that I have said that I'm gonna take is gonna be the one with... which one was it? It was the one with absorbing food, the food absorption. What's the question mark thingy that I've noticed? Oh yeah, party member stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna take the survivalist. Food and food and water is twice as effective, which is gonna pretty much make me not waste so much food during the day, so win-win situation. Doesn't seem like lower level has spawned with any rat scorpion, sadly. If that's the case, then oh well. We got plenty of rat scorpion glands right now as we speak, so I don't think we technically need more. Let's check how many of them we have. 40, yeah, 44 is a solid number. We can cook a lot of stuff with this. Well, at least the old lady and Prim can do that for us, as far as I recall. Golden Fire Recycling. Oh yeah, there we go. Also have another one. But I need one steam gauge assembly. Which I could buy, hopefully. But now I can install this weight absorber at Dr. Usanagi. And yes, before somebody's gonna tell me, yes, I know exactly that I can install the mods from Arcageddon. But I prefer to use Dr. Usanagi and also TCL because a wall. Let's go to sleep in the local campsite. Should be good enough. But yeah, we got a plan. We're gonna finish the Cass quest, we're gonna dismiss her, and then we're gonna go do Veronica's quest. And I think I'm gonna keep Edie with me at all times. Because she gives me like a good info about where the enemies are. It's kinda cheesy, but I kinda love it. Let's sleep for 10 hours. I also need to take my allergy medication. Just give me a second. Alright. That's done. Yeah, cannot really do anything. Don't see any more rat scorpions in the area. Well, there is one, but it's like way too far, so I'm gonna call a pass on that one. I'm happy with what I got right now. We're gonna make the holy grail of the casseroles. So I forgot that I'm thirsty and hungry. It's a good moment to test. Doesn't seem like that worked. Check the purify water. Minus 153. That survival perk is I think that perk that I just took was kind of a waste. Because it doesn't seem like it kicked in. It doesn't seem like it works. The water should return me more than 153. Like, if it's twice as effective, then it should return 300 of hydration, not 153. But when it comes to food... Yeah, food is the same deal, so... I think that perk is a blank. It just decided, yeah, I'm not gonna work. That's a wasted perk. Ow, that hurts me, physically. Mentally, probably too, but it is what it is.
You've been doing a lot of good work out there, setting an example for the others. I know Ranger Jackson appreciates it.
I bet he does. Repairs.
Alrighty then. Just sign here, and here, and here.
Yay. Okay. 2, 3. What else I can fix? What else am I using that can be fixed to 100%? Fire axe, technically. This pistol. Pump action. Assault carbine 2. And I don't think anything else. Yeah, everything else is pretty much fine. Done. Bye.
Until next time.
Yep, assuming that's ever gonna happen. Alright, let's go and talk to... Oh, Jackson was in the same building. Jesus Christ.
We won't go quiet.
Wish I got 2 dead suns as a spur line. Drink it, but no. It's your military clerk in a freaking sunny dress.
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment.
I have evidence of the caravan conspiracy.
What is it? Let me see. All right, this explains a lot of the lost caravans. I thought it was Legion work, but maybe I was wrong.
Can you get it to the right people?
I can, if you make me a promise. I need you to swear that you won't take revenge on Gloria or Alice. If you do, then your case is over. And we can't see that justice is done. I know some things are hard to let go. But you and Miss Cassidy need to understand that. Do you understand?
You have our word. Well, unless some of them are gonna attack us, then, well, that's a different situation.
That'll have to do. God, what a mess. People turning against each other when the Mojave's ready to fall. If this doesn't kill us, greed will. Thanks for bringing me this. I know revenge must have been very tempting. For what it's worth, I appreciate you didn't resort to violence. We need to save our strength for the Legion.
You're welcome.
I'll do what I can. And those folks that got killed, we need to do something about that.
Morning.
Well, that's settled, I suppose.
Are you alright?
Feels... I don't know. I guess I feel relieved. I don't know what I feel. Wait, that's not true. I think the NCR back west, when riled, is going to be the worst enemy the Van Graffs and the Crimson Caravan ever had. They're all so mired in procedure and paper out there. The kind of evidence we gave is going to be worse than shooting them. I think that settles accounts with me and my men. That was some tricky political maneuvering, but worth it, even if it takes a few years.
Alright. Do we have some other questions? No. It's time for us to part our way, sadly.
If you're sure. Your loss.
I'm sure.
I'll get out of your hair then.
And she's gonna be walking around somewhere over here. She's gonna be good.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
And just like that, we got rid of another companion. Now, I think it's a good time to do like I said, which is... Let's go and do the Veronica's quest. Which also is gonna make us go for Raoul's quest at the same time. Hey, Red. Shout out for you. This is my patience. Could make you care. Which means we now have to go back all the way towards Prim. We are going to get all the casseroles that we can get. And then we're gonna move towards the Brotherhood bunker. And we're gonna do the quest for the Brotherhood, as well as we're gonna do the quest for Veronica. Sadly, the people from the followers of Pucker of the Pokey Lips did not even call us to ask us, hey, yo, that thing? You know, the thing with the thing? That Edie thing? Yeah, we can give her better weapons if you want to. They still haven't called me. I don't know why. I can already see a target. All the way on the 12. And that's definitely a grenade launcher too. Yep, the Bros of Steel have called my ED. And I did, like, plenty of triggers already. But the other faction did not call me. How many days ago? A few. Like, at least a week. So maybe they're gonna trigger when I'm gonna approach the location of the Brotherhood of Steel. So right now they're kind of... they're not really there. Huh. I'm gonna take that Chinese pistol, why not? You know, in the worst case scenario, I say we're gonna give Edie...
What a shame.
Oh yeah, that is actually the spot that I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go when you go to NCRCF, I'm gonna go that path, but not gonna go towards the NCRCF. I'm gonna go to the path to the left, where there's this little spot where the powder gingers are sitting. It's one of their camps, and there's the main gate. This is where I usually enter. FN M19, extended max with 22 LR pistol. Not really worth it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go for that trigger spot. And hopefully that's gonna kick in. Because I do not really want to give Edie to Lorenzo this playthrough. Usually I just want to give Edie and get rid of and, you know, be done with the quest. Not this time though. Not this time. Well, if that's not gonna work, then... you know, whatever. Happens. Edie's gonna get better armor, and it's not even gonna bother me that much. It's all gonna be good.
Need to talk about something?
No, not really. Never had the second call. Oh, we're gonna see how it's gonna go with me.
Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Well, Red Scorpion Venom Casserole.
Does sound good, don't it? How many red scorpion glands you got?
I have a bunch. Okay. Time to go to mass production. Okay, everything exhausted. We got the casseroles. This is the main goal to arrive over here. And now going to the Brotherhood of Steel. How many other casseroles I have? I think I should have like 44 in total. Ruby's casserole. Yeah, 44. So when I'm gonna run out of food, whatever I have picked as a food right now, we're gonna just drain the casseroles next.
Phew, I'm glad that's over.
Let me guess, the two powder gingers that are behind the Gene skydiving, they have spawned back. Oh yes they did. Oh yes they did. To give him a wee bit of a surprise. Wait, only one? Yeah, because that's a Night Stalker. Only one has spawned. Interesting. Hang on, take your axe. Who the heck? Oh, okay, that's her. That's Hope. And her custom quests. We're gonna do Hope a little bit later. But we are definitely gonna do her quest line. It's gonna be a little bit of a ridiculous quest line, but it's still a quest line. Alright, down to NCRCF. But we're gonna stick to the different path? Hold on. Yeah, we just need to go down this path over here. Because I was like, yeah, NCRCF is over here, and I thought I need to go deeper over there.
Looks like break time's over.
Uh-oh.
The fact that you have survived that 308 to the
Hey.
chest is like absolutely brilliant.
Come on!
Damn, running low on smokes again. Oh, there's the gate. Hidden Valley. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, that just happened. What is that thing even? Giant rat tarantula, okay. Okay.
Here we go.
And if I recall correctly, this entire place have like 3 entrances. Yes, totally secret. But yeah, if I recall correctly, this place had like 3 bunkers. One is over there. And we have crossed the Brotherhood of Steel stuff, but we get no transmission, so kinda weird.
Trouble.
Okay, yeah, we need to exit this one because this bunker belongs to a quest. This bunker is 100% a bunker that belongs to a custom quest line, so I need to abandon it. Because I remember that one bunker with the powder gangers needs to always be abandoned. Because if I'm gonna go too far, it's just gonna risk in not being able to complete the mod.
What's going?
So better be safe than sorry. This is door locked with the average lock. Maybe I can enter that. Wah, wah. It had nothing.
Trouble.
Make it double. Double the trouble, double the fun. Gee whiz, I wonder where the Brotherhood of Steel actually is located. I hope it's not underneath some kind of obviously placed like poster like this one over here. I guess followers of the apocalypse are not interested in ED anymore. Oh well, their loss.
Hold on, I've got this.
You do? Okay, do your thing then.
I'd like a large atomic shake and a double Brahmin burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos. Open up.
For Pete's sake. Opening up. Welcome back, Veronica.
Oh, that was easy. Last chance, ED. Last chance, follower of Poker Lips. Which I'm apparently idolized with.
Listen up. I'm in charge of security around here. And I can't say I'm too happy about having an outsider waltzing around. But since you came in with Veronica, I'm inclined to cut you a little slack. Just behave yourself, and we won't have any problems, okay? Oh, and the Elder's going to want to talk to you. He's on the 2nd level. Just take a right once you get down there. My office is right here in case you need anything. Just ask for Ramos.
Alrighty. Still in the dark.
Looking sharp, Ramos.
Hey yourself, kiddo.
Speak with the Elder. Actually, I'm gonna mark the shadow. Still in the dark quest. I guess I'm gonna wait with the ED quest until we're gonna be completely done with the Brotherhood of Steel. Well, that's where Dr. Lawrence is, I think. And that's where the shooting range is, so we're definitely not gonna go this way. Shooting range? Yep, that's where the pew-pews are happening. Veronica? Would you like to have a conversation with him? I think Rex is not helping.
Hello, Veronica. How goes your mission?
We'll know in a second. I wanted to talk to you.
Veronica, tell me this isn't about...
Yes, goddammit, it is. But you're gonna hear me out this time.
We've been through this.
The things I've seen now, other groups succeeding where we fail, it's not too late for us.
We've outlasted the end of the world. We'll outlast this as well.
Waiting in a hole for everyone else to die.
If we must.
This is a dead end for us.
I see no evidence of that. Nor do I see anyone out there with a solution to our problems.
How could you? You're too scared to look. Let's go. We're wasting our time.
Well, in a bit. First I'm gonna talk with your Elder face to face.
When you first came here, I'll admit, I didn't know what to expect. But after giving the matter some thought, I believe an outsider would be of great help to us. I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be granted access to leave this complex. There is much the Brotherhood can offer. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
I will help you.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, you being one of the very few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or to retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing. Up until now, we haven't disclosed this information. I need you to find out what's happened with those 3 patrols.
I'll begin looking immediately.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape. These holotapes had information regarding their mission, and you can use these to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but the position should show on your map once you reach the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring me each of the holotapes from all 3 patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of our equipment. You still won't be able to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful for you.
Perhaps. Actually, let me try. Maybe I need to trigger more conversations with the Brotherhood of Steel. Maybe if they're gonna mention something about the Enclave, that's gonna trigger the followers to actually talk with me about something.
Found the missing patrols?
No, not yet. Still working on it. I was hoping to speak to you about other matters.
I can spare a little time. What did you want to talk about?
Tell me about the lockdown.
It's a protective measure that was enacted after our defeat at Helios. The NCR was hot on our heels, and we wouldn't have survived another encounter. It was decided that we should stay quiet for a time, heal the wounded, and try to come up with a new strategy. However, after we had fully recuperated, the NCR's presence in this region had only increased in our absence. There are now more than 5 times the number of NCR troops in the area. Also, we now only have half the number we did at Helios. So, the lockdown has been extended. To go outside would be certain death.
How do you get supplies then?
We have some personnel that are allowed to travel on the surface. They trade for what we need and occasionally drop off what's required. We make sure that they only enter or leave the bunker while the sandstorm is active, to avoid detection.
What is with that crazy sandstorm that is on the surface?
It serves as a camouflage and masks all entry and exit from the bunker. We use it to hide our patrols and supply runners.
Okay, goodbye.
We'll talk later.
That we will. Probably. Maybe I need to leave the place. Maybe that's gonna work.
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Sure, go ahead.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
What about Veronica? She seems to be able to come and go as she pleases.
Veronica's a special case. She handles the procurement of supplies. If we didn't let her and those like her back in, we'd all starve. If the Elder could manage it, he'd shut them out as well, and all in the name of security. Which is why we need to replace him.
Have you tried bringing this up with the Elder yourself?
Of course I have, many times in fact. The Elder has an open-door policy and will listen to advice on any subject save this one. He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening us. Aside from being our duty, going out on missions is what kept us strong. And because he fails to see that, he must be replaced.
And I suppose you'd nominate yourself as a new leader, huh?
I would. I'm the senior-most paladin in the chapter, and have more combat experience than any two others here put together. I'd gladly support another candidate, but no one has the courage to step forward and make the attempt, so it falls to me. I would put this chapter back on the right path, if I could just assume leadership.
Yeah. Of course, he is the most competent. Nobody else wants to take this seat, of course. And how do you suppose to do that?
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it?
I'll see what I can do.
That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
Yeah, how about no?
Pardon? Veronica.
How about no?
I'd slap him around, but he stood at my parents' wedding. Plus, he used to make excuses to get me out of my punishment when I'd slept through head scribe Taggart's lectures. Figure I owe him for that. He means well.
Veronica, maybe let's start with this is a very awkward point of view to have a conversation. So what do we plan to do now?
I'm not giving up. He wants evidence, but he'll never go looking for it. He's scared I'm right. He'll never listen unless I hold the proof right in front of his face.
You think the Elder will listen at all?
He's a stubborn old man, but when it comes down to it, he's got our best interests at heart. If he sees some indisputable sign we're on the wrong course, he won't ignore it.
So, what is you are trying to accomplish?
That's my question to the Elder. All these years, the Brotherhood has collected weapons technology. And for what? To keep it out of people's hands? That clearly hasn't worked. To defend ourselves? We can't compete with the NCR's numbers, or the Legions. We're fighting a war for a lost cause. If we're gonna survive, we have to find a role in society, attract new members.
How would you propose to do that?
Look at the followers of the Apocalypse. They use their expertise to improve people's lives. They train them to be self-sufficient. That expertise cultivates respect and gratitude, spreads their ideals, draws talent to their cause. They make friends like we make enemies. But they don't know a fraction of what we know. If we took on their role, we could stand up to anyone. We wouldn't have to hide.
Then ally yourself with the followers of the Apocalypse. And then you can still stay in your bunker while the followers could bring you supplies. Easy. What could we bring to him that would change his mind?
I don't know. We need something that shows the Brotherhood will fail, or that it can do better a different way. The only thing that gets his attention is technology. Maybe Father Elijah had the right idea.
Father Elijah?
Our elder before McNamara. He had a nose for recovering lost technology. He'd send scribes out into the desert chasing whatever leads he found. There were a few he only trusted me with. I can think of at least one that'd prove my point, if it still exists. There's a comm terminal not too far from here I'd use to access messages from him. If we go there, I can pull up his research on it.
Okay, I guess let's head out.
I'm with you. Being around here isn't the same anymore.
Yeah, and talking through a steel, how we could call them, it also doesn't feel, oh
What
God.
is this? Veronica brings an outsider into our home, then has a private audience with the Elder? The two of you may have the Elder fooled, but we know better. Veronica has always twisted the Founder's principles to her own ends. We will not stand idly by and allow her to corrupt our Elder's thinking.
Whatever you say, unnamed paladin.
Sorry about that. Just because I love them doesn't mean some of them aren't assholes.
I mean, okay, we can call him paladin asshole. That doesn't bother me even a single bit. Alright, let's get out of here. Maybe Ramos is gonna trigger a conversation.
Don't work too hard.
Yeah, still in the dark. I need to get back up. Where's the way to get it back? Where's the way to get it back up? Okay, there it is. Hopefully, if I'm gonna start talking to him, he's not gonna be like, "Hey, you want to establish a new paladin or something like that?" Because that would be kind of not really what I want.
Your presence here, let's just say it's highly irregular. Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful.
So you're the head of security?
That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it.
What exactly are the rules regarding entering and leaving?
Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high-security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning.
I had other questions. And goodbye. Because I'm not gonna kick McNamara. That's not gonna happen. I found a different solution for the quarantine and the isolation to be over without overthrowing the Elder. And I'm gonna do exactly that. Now it's gonna create a little bit of an irregularity when it comes to there's gonna be a huge irregularity between the Veronica's quest and the quest that we're doing for the Brotherhood of Steel, because according to Veronica's quest, we did not manage to convince the Elder about changing their mind, and Veronica basically needs to make a different decision about things. Okay. And Edie still doesn't want to talk with me about or rather the followers of the apocalypse, they don't really want to talk with me about doing a different thing, so I guess at this point it's not my problem. So, all the Brotherhood stuff that is to do is gonna require me to do several quests. So yeah, the first one is at the Black Mountain, which is gonna require me to go through the Sloan, and we're gonna have to do the quest over here as well. We're gonna have to go to the quarry. So I guess let's not waste any time, let's just go and do that. And we also, while we are going through the quarry, the Black Mountain, we're also gonna take Raoul with us. After that, that's gonna be Repcon headquarters, and that's gonna initiate the conversation with RK Gannon, and then there's Nail's Air Force Base, which is boomers. And this is why I was collecting all the turbos, because of the boomers. Okay, where was the bloody exit? I think the exit was all the way back over there. Totally not secret. Totally not the location of the totally secret Brotherhood of Steel super secret bunker we promise. Love mods like this. They're just so silly. It also seems like I'm starting to running a little bit low on the 308 ammo. And probably I should not fall into a full paranoia. No point. Please don't tell me that this dog is an enemy. Please be a friend, doggy. Yes, large dog is a friend. Good boy. You're not a friend.
Okay, I'll do my best. Looks like break time's over.
Where do you see the enemy of? Like, seriously? Alright, don't have anything to cook. Mine.
Looks like trouble. Glad that's over with.
I think those are just coyotes. Can switch to hollow points to kill them. Don't really feel good about that. But it needs to be done because inside over there are supplies. Ugh. And he was going hot. Legion Denari. Why does a powder ganger have a Legion money? Wait, that's a hatchet. That's actually is a weapon that I want to use in the future. So it's probably not gonna be super powerful. You know what else is not super powerful? My vision. I can't see shit. Oh shit. I need to watch some Spaceballs in the future. It's such a silly film. And that's Hatch Underworks. I'm not sure if I should do that right now. Someone tells me the Underworks is a quest location. So might pause on that. Oh, or maybe not. Yeah, let's make a hard save and explore from the inside anyway. Hard block, apparently. Whoa, whoa, arcade. Chill.
Hey!
I'm hit.
This is hopeless!
I mean...
I've had worse.
Explosives. The entire freaking floor just filled with explosives. I'm actually glad that I did not manage to fire a single round over here. Drugs. All the drugs in the world. Gib drugs. Oh, that requires a key. Looks like powder gangs were trying to make some drugs over here. Looks like a still. White sand? Sleep minus 50 for 8 minutes, intelligence minus 3. Yeah, this is definitely white sand. Someone tells me that this is definitely a additional, like a quest location, and I should not be here. Yeah, let me load this. Let's reload this. I shouldn't be here in the first place. It's a custom quest location. So I decided to kind of abandon it. I'm not gonna break whatever progress is to be done inside of this place, so it's all good. I think I'm supposed to talk with you.
Hold up. There are death claws all over the damn place north of here. I'd turn back if I were you. If you want to get to New Vegas, you're better off heading east from Prim and then looping north. It's a heck of a lot safer.
Judging by all the times that I have died in all the dungeons that I have cleared out and all the bullshit I have encountered, I'm gonna say I doubt that. Where the Deathclaws even came from?
They moved into the quarry after the powder gangers came through and made off with most of our dynamite. We shut the quarry down while we waited for the NCR to get us some more blasting sticks, but now the Deathclaws have shown up. The NCR's a no-show, and my men and I have got nothing to do but sit on our asses all day. It's damn frustrating.
I could take care of the Deathclaw problem.
I don't know what it is about you, but I think you could actually pull it off. Deathclaws are tough bastards, but you might be even tougher. Nobody here is any use to you in a fight against Deathclaws, but take these medical supplies. You'll probably need them. To do the job right, you've got to get rid of the pack leaders, the Mother Deathclaw and the Deathclaw Alpha Male. Should run the rest of them off.
Tell me about the powder gangers. Actually, you don't really have to. Let's just talk about something else. And goodbye. Snuffles! Snuffles! Best, okay, it's not the best, but we're gonna help Snuffles. Woof. Your leg appears to be a little bit injured. Woof. Medicine 30. Clean the wound and with the antibiotics and expertly bind Snuffles' injured leg. Succeed, Snuffle. How's it going? Snuffle. Goodbye. Snuffle. Okay, sir, we need to kind of disable you guys from the existence because you are performing some weird stuff. Now, let me talk with this guy about Snuffles.
You need something?
Yeah, I fixed Snuffles' leg.
I'd noticed Snuffles limping, but I didn't realize the problem was that serious. Thanks. That beast helps keep spirits up around here.
Alright, NCR vein gained. Goodbye.
Yep.
Yepers. Let's see. I believe that one of these buildings can be used as a sleeping location. Let me get rid of that. That should not be even here. I don't know why it teleported all the way over here. Bread Wars. The new toast.
Get fucked.
Thank you. Worker Barack. Well, thanks, Rex. Jesus, I guess I ain't going to sleep today. Okay, I can use this bunker over here. For... yeah. I guess 11 hours should be good enough. Dehydration has increased.
Generator's still not working. Big surprise.
I know, right? How not surprising for the generators to not work. And I believe there is even a quest that has a connection with a quarry over here. It's not a mining office. I really doubt it's a mining office. Dwayne? Hey, welcome, Dwayne. I'm looking for good getting stuff done. I could use some help with something. What do you need help with? Well, you see, there's not much to do here, so my workers keep around and stash of booze just so we can use funds every once in a while. The thing is, I need someone to go and find it. Where is it? In the quarry. The quarry that's full of Deathclaws? Yep, that one. We left in there before the Deathclaws showed up, so the chums wouldn't find them. Okay, I'll try to find it. You are a hero. You should find it at the top of the crusher, the big tower in the middle of the quarry. Also, your skin doesn't match your face, so... I guess that's kind of borked. Ugh, my nose is super itchy again. I love that. I was expecting something a little bit more official for mining offices, but I guess that's not gonna happen. I need a mess hall. That's a machine shop. Maybe there's no ammo making stuff. So I cannot make more 308s, which is a shame. Mess hall. Will?
Need something?
I have some prescriptions for you. That's a custom quest. I have accepted the custom quest, but I can complete that later. Okay, nobody else over here. I need to talk with you about the wasted omelette, or it was a Deathclaw omelette. One of two.
Let me ask you a question. What's the tastiest thing you've ever eaten?
My grandma's cooking. Anything that wasn't made 200 years ago.
Ah, yeah. Can you believe some people still eat that stuff? Anyway, I've got this recipe for a Deathclaw omelet that I've been itching to try out. Trouble is, I need a Deathclaw egg. Kinda obvious, I suppose.
Well, I guess. Okay, where did you come up with that recipe?
My great-aunt Rose ran a bed and breakfast back in California, in a town called Modoc. She's the one who created the recipe in the first place. I don't know how she managed to get a hold of a female Deathclaw, but she kept it in a shed. Aunt Rose had a steady supply of eggs for her omelets.
And she always managed to survive,
too. She did
too.
until some stranger came along and killed the Deathclaw. Shot it right in the eye.
Where can I find the Deathclaw egg?
The quarry just north of here is full of Deathclaws, so there's bound to be an egg or two in there somewhere.
Oh boy.
Of course, a Deathclaw egg from anywhere will do. According to my Aunt Rose, those things have a ridiculously long shelf life.
What are you offering in exchange of a Deathclaw egg?
I don't have much in the way of money, but I'd be willing to share the secret of the recipe.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
All right. Do you need anything to eat or drink?
Well, actually, I could see what you have for sale.
Sure thing.
You have 10 Brahmin milks, which is already pretty good, Brahmin steaks, honey musks, pinion nuts, and some vodkas.
Another satisfied customer.
I hope. Goodbye.
All right, then.
Right, it's quarry time. Gonna clean up the quarry, and then we're gonna go for the Black Mountain because the Brotherhood armor is the Black Mountain, but it's better. But we are better off actually cleaning up the Black Mountain and doing the quests over there before going for the Brotherhood of Steel armor. Well, Brotherhood of Steel patrol, but armor is also included. But no refunds. See a Deathclaw right over there. Booty shot. Booty shot.
I guess that could have gone worse.
Rip this guy. These are all young Deathclaws too. And there's even a quest here for the what's their name? Great Khans. And we're gonna do that quest as well.
What a shame.
Yeah, at this point we should have stats good enough to basically eliminate the entire quarry. And also we have companions, so it's like double... It's twice as easy now. Blood, meat, hand. I need eggs. Eggs. Well, yeah, that, and also I'm using armor-piercing ammunition, so it's definitely better. Plus, I have the sneaking perks and additional critical damage perks, so... I think I'm pretty set for this endeavor.
Hey!
Yeah, that's how I always play in Fallout New Vegas. Long range, because I'm gonna be frank here. If you're not playing like a long range build in Fallout New Vegas, it's not that you are not gonna have fun. It's the game kinda tells you do that. Go for the long range build because there's just so many open areas that it feels kind of like a sin not to go for the long range build. Doesn't matter if you use energy weapons or not.
Looks like break time's over.
Blood and meat, no. I need Deathclaw eggs, and none of them had any Deathclaw eggs, which is... Ugh. Oh, I don't think the water should reflect like this. That's kind of weird.
Here we go.
Uh-oh. Yikes! Okay, what just killed me? That's a wrong, but that should not happen.
The darkness of the afterlife is all that awaits you now. May you find more peace in that world than you found in this one.
It really looked like nothing have touched me, and yet I died, so...
Bad guy.
Yeah, I guess I got killed by a baby.
Just as a warning, my covert bandaging skills.
And that's
are a little
fine.
rusty.
Whoa, okay. But it basically didn't, like, show any animation that I got hit. So that's why I'm, like, a little bit shocked. That's the first Deathclaw egg. Well, at least I can deliver that Deathclaw egg right now. Shit. I didn't set Rex as essential. Fuck. Okay, yeah. Okay, so lesson learned. Every single time you dismiss a companion, they are unsetting themselves from being essentials. For some reason. Well, the more you learn. The more you learn.
Hey!
Want to aim for the nuts, but I guess that's not gonna be an option. Yeah, now that Deathclaw has 2 hands instead of an egg. Ugh. Bollocks. None of those Deathclaws have any eggs on them. Ree. I thought that once they're getting essential, once I set them essential, the script basically takes care of that.
Come on!
I guess it doesn't then. I guess happens. Another just meat. Okay, at least she has 2 Deathclaw eggs. At this point, Corey should be pretty much clean. It's only 1 Deathclaw right over there, but I think we can brute force it. Alright, let's get that alcohol. The crate was over there, if I recall correctly. Yeah, I think I can even see it from here. It's either over here or it's on the other side. I'm gonna check both the sides of the gigantic rock crusher. No, not if you're using set them to essential in GFCCC. Okay. I see how it is. Well, that doesn't look like a... That almost looked like my death. Maybe I can find that box from somewhere else. Or maybe I'm... Oh, that's not normal. Or maybe I should basically... I see something over there. Maybe that's where that box with the container with the alcohol is. Because if not, I'm gonna have to mark it with the quest. It said it was on top of the gigantic rock crusher, and I don't know. I cannot see it. Like, it seems like I cannot find it. So I guess I'm gonna mark that with a quest. For my sake. Yeah, they're supposed to be over here. And it was over here just a moment ago. I don't think that should be possible to achieve. Well, technically speaking, I'm not able to exit from here unless I'm gonna use TCL. Because somehow I managed to get through the textures over here. Yeah, that's the box. I have noticed that box before. But there is no prompt for it. There's nothing. I cannot use that box. I cannot get a prompt for it. I cannot pick up any... Wow. Dude. Who? Oh my god. No, whatever. I'm just gonna deliver that whiskey to him back and just be over with this. Because the pickup prompt, instead of being on the outside of a box, it was on the inside of a box. Is that irradiated water? Yep, that's gonna be irradiated water, so it's not gonna be very useful to me. Okay. Now, if I recall correctly, yeah, this is where the not the Great Khans, this is where they were nesting. I'll take that. Take your stuff. Another Deathclaw egg. I'll take that. I'll buy that for $1. Deathclaw Hunter. That looks like a lever action rifle. And it's definitely unique, which makes it belong to a museum. It uses 45 auto. Looks rather modern. I think this is the Cowboy Carabine. And I don't know what to think about it. The Picatinny rail kinda scares me. You know, because cowboy rifles should have Picatinny rails on them. Seems kinda cursed, if somebody would ask me. Let's go for the Great Khans, because they can give me also a quest over here. Where was their camp? See something above over there. This gun is a very poor condition. I should probably not even use it.
That's close enough. What do you want with the Great Khans?
What are you doing up here?
Awaiting a delivery, but it's a no-show. I'm guessing that the death claws in the quarry have something to do with that.
I'll help with your problem, I suppose.
Is that right? What's your angle?
No angle. Simply want to help.
Right. Alright, here's the deal. I was expecting a shipment of chemicals. It's usually in a suitcase dropped off in one of the big machines up here. Because of the death claws, I have to assume the suitcase is still in Sloan. Snoop around the place and get it for me.
Are these chemicals dangerous?
I wouldn't eat or drink them, but no. They won't explode if you drop them or anything.
Alright, got it. Let's talk about something else.
Like what?
Tell me about your organization, Great Khans. If you're gonna tell me about that, I'm gonna give you water so you can wash your face.
We're an independent group. We take care of our own and don't take crap from anybody. Especially the NCR.
What happened between the Great Khans and the NCR?
Bitter Springs happened. Women and children died when the NCR attacked the Great Khans there. And the NCR just pretends it never happened.
Where I can find the rest of the Great Khans?
Our main camp is up in Red Rock Canyon, but we don't allow just anyone to come in. The NCR can't touch us there. Too many places for us to ambush them. We see their scouts poking around once in a while, but they keep their distance.
How did you end up joining the Great Khans?
It wasn't easy. There's a lot of initiation rituals to go through, and I've got the scars to prove it. But in the end, I was tough enough to be made a member. Proudest day of my life.
Okay, let's talk about something else, and let me continue the quest.
I'm glad our brothers have returned home from overseas.
Mercenaries unconscious, apparently, somewhere in the distance. Alright, time to deliver the egg, the whiskey as well, and then talk to the guy in Sloan about our reward. And also the drugs. After that, we're gonna head up to the Black Mountain. We're gonna help Rwanda. I'm sure gonna leave my companions where the nail shack is, so I don't get any unnecessary complications. My companions just murdering everybody around. That's a rather inconspicuous looking toaster just sitting over there. Gone with the wheat.
Get fucked.
Lovely. Alright, so one thing at a time. First, your quest. Hello again. I got your whiskey stash. Nice work. I hope you didn't have too much trouble getting it. Maybe this will pay for it, and here's a drink on me. Great. Thank you very much. NCR money and whiskey. What a great reward. Totally was worth it.
You need something?
Yeah, I killed the Deathclaw mother and the Deathclaw alpha male.
Coming from anyone else, I'd say they were drunk or crazy. But that look in your eyes, I believe you. I can pay you, but it ain't much for what you pulled off. I'll get on the ham radio first thing and tell people all about you, though.
NCR fame gained. In 100 the NCR monies added, because... Of course. Wow, both of the 10mm pistols are actually over here. Let me remove this one. Repair you with you. And apply all the modifications so I can sell you for quite a bit of money later. Anyway. Quests. Don't make a beggar of me. Search the suitcase at Sloan for a chemical supply shipment. There's only a carton of cigarettes over there. And no chems available. Check the chumps, Lewis, about the suitcase. That I will too. Oh my god, I hate being allergic.
You need something?
I want to sneeze, but nothing happens. Ah. I'm looking for a suitcase filled with chemical supplies for a friend. You know anything?
Ah, yes. I think I know which friend you mean. Even if there weren't death claws in the quarry, there'd still be no delivery. The supplier, a guy in Prim named Tyrone, is a cheating son of a bitch who won't deliver even though he's already been paid in advance.
You don't care that you're helping the Great Khans?
I'm just a middleman. The Great Khans are a hard group, and some of them are no good. But they're not all the same. I believe in the NCR, but that doesn't make it right for them to roll over anyone who doesn't want any part of them.
Has Tyrone cheated you before?
He's always been shady, but this is the first time he's outright screwed me.
Is this my first modded playthrough? No, but it seems like this is the... This modded playthrough has most likely the highest chance of being finished. At least so far. Okay, how do you know Melissa?
She's my daughter. Takes a little too much after her mother, rest her soul. But she's happy with the Great Khans, and that's enough for me.
Alright, I'll go pay visit to Tyrone. Excuse me, pay visit to Tyrone.
Good luck.
Hello, Cheese. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well, glad to see you. Let me finish the quest with the Deathclaw egg.
Hey there, what's new?
I got the Deathclaw egg.
Yeah? I can't believe you actually got one. Give me a bit to get the recipe set up, then talk to me again.
2 hours later.
This is incredibly good. Here's your omelet, and the recipe if you ever want to make your own. It takes a bit of skill to get it tasting right.
I bet. Goodbye. Yeah, game is performing reasonably well. Sure, I'm gonna encounter a crash every once in a while, but it's nothing too obnoxious. It's all good. You run follow on Steam? Nope. GOG.com version. Always and only. Because with GOG, I don't have to worry about sudden updates that are ruining the entire mod lists. And I can downgrade the game, even though it's not really necessary when it comes to Fallout New Vegas, but I always use the GOG version. It's, in my opinion, the best version of the game to play Fallout New Vegas, as well as the best version of the game to play Tale of Two Wastelands, which I'm pretty much playing on a yearly basis. But I'm using mostly Tale of Two Wastelands to play Fallout 3. Which reminds me, I kind of want to fix my stuff. Seriously, I cannot fix any of this stuff? Man. Making me sad over here. Yeah, my rifle is in great condition, so... Yeah, it's all good. Just making sure. Doggy! I'm kind of thinking about bringing the Animal Friend perk with me during this playthrough, just so I don't have to kill the wild dogs. I don't want to kill wild dogs. Also, I believe I have some red scorpion glands, so I can get even more Ruby's casseroles. I just don't like killing dogs in general, or killing animals. I mean, sure, I'm always gonna make an exception for rat scorpions. I was gonna make an exception for that, but for anything else, no, not really. Don't really want to kill the Brahmins, don't really want to kill the Bighorners.
Damn! Damn! I'm hit. Damn!
But Deathclaws, Rat Scorpions, Spiders...
Glad that's over.
Tunnelers, no problem.
We'll bleed the ground red with anyone who opposes our peace efforts.
Gee, that totally didn't sound fanatical. We're gonna kill everybody who wants to stop us. Yes. That's actually a good... Do I have a trial carabine? No. A trial carabine would actually work magic with Raoul. Forgot to like bring like a pistol for him. I mean, we'll see if we even have the animal friend perk in this game. Hopefully there is. And if there is, great. If there's not, whatever. Gonna try to avoid killing dogs. Though it's pretty obvious that some kills are kind of unavoidable and you have to do your own thing. You have to survive.
Hello.
All right. So you're the amateur that deals with the Great Khans.
Hey, what can Tyrone do for you?
You can give me all the drugs. A friend in Sloan told me to come to you about the chemical supplies.
You trying to get me busted?
Yep.
Keep your damn voice down. Lieutenant Hayes already has his eye on me. Look, I already told Chomps the NCR is getting suspicious of all these misplaced supplies. Bigger risk means bigger cost. 300 caps bigger.
Okay, so I have Black Widow, Speech 40, Barter 35. Let's see, Black Widow, how about you and I come to another arrangement? It will be worth it, trust me. Speech 40, I say the word to someone else will start delivering to Nevada, not you. Barter 35, is 300 caps worth being known as a deal breaker? Seems like a bad business to me. Yeah, let's go for the barter option.
Fine. I'll just eat the cost and do a favor for Chomps. Just this one time only.
Is this my favorite Fallout? Every Fallout game has its strong and weaker sides. I don't really pick favorites. But if I had to do like top 3 Fallouts from the modern ones, it would be New Vegas, Fallout 3, and then Fallout 4. Because I'm more of a storytelling, character development person when it comes to open world RPGs than basically anything else. I just prefer more character development, more games with more personality than just upgrades to the combat system and that's it, you know. It's simply how I feel. Though if the combat is smooth and it's nice and it's enjoyable, I also gotta notice that. Expose the Grey Khan smuggling operation to Lieutenant Haynes. No, return to Melissa. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna betray the Grey Khan's trust. Besides, Grey Khans are actually a very nice faction, very good faction.
Evening.
And I don't really believe they should be betrayed. I feel bad for them. And it's not just because of the bitter springs. It's because every single time they try to settle, there's something that pushes them away from their home, from the place that they want to consider home. Nomads being just constantly on the move. I don't think that's a normal running cycle. That's more like flying. But who am I to dispute that one? Okay, it's 8 p.m. at right now. So let's get some sleep inside the workers' barracks. For 12 hours. 12 hours of rest.
Our victory at Nelson's a worthy story to tell in my travels.
I bet it is. That's a varmint rifle with the scope. Good job. Good choice, I guess. I did not check the nearest campfire if what is required to cook, like either it's gonna be called wasted omelette or a deathclaw omelette. Okay, I can make a desert salad. That's definitely what's gonna happen. And gecko kebab too. Now let's see. Is it under deathclaw? No, it's gonna be wasted omelette. Or not. Mole rat. Poultris. Datura. She gave me the recipe and yet I cannot find it? It should be listed here. Maybe I need to read it. Hold on. Miscellaneous. Recipe, Rose Wasteland. This recipe allows you to make rose wasteland omelette. Or maybe it's under rose, under R. Yeah, there it is. So you need Blanco mac and cheese, crunchy meat fruit, deathclaw egg, and lake lurk meat. And how good it is. Minus 4 or 5 on food and health 12 points per second for 1 minute. That is actually very, very powerful. In the matter of fact, I will consider that as something better than a stim pack. But getting lake lurk meat, it's not really that easy. Getting deathclaw eggs is not really that easy. Because it's most of the time getting the lake lurk deathclaw egg is basically an RNG. So is it really worth making? Maybe as a celebratory food, yes. I killed Benny, hey, let's slap that omelette on my face, and yeah, sure, you can do that, no problem. But as a day-to-day kind of food, not really. Unless you're gonna get like huge supply of deathclaw eggs. And lake lurk meat, which is not really that possible. On the other hand, I also have AWOP, so maybe getting the lake lurk meat is not gonna be that problematic. This Blanco mac and cheese. I actually have not picked up any Blanco mac and cheeses, so in my case, getting that is gonna be a little bit more complicated. But nothing that cannot be solved with probably going for a trader or two.
Haven't seen a follower around here in years.
Well, here we go. We got the first one. Yoink.
What do you want now?
Well, I got the camps for you.
You actually came through for us. I didn't expect that. Anyway, the Great Khans pay their debts and don't forget their friends. If you ever come out to Red Rock Canyon, I'll put in a good word for you.
Alright, goodbye.
Don't leave a trail.
I'll try not to. Liked by the Great Khans.
I'm glad our brothers have returned home.
Alright, so I think the entire questline in Sloan has been complete. So now let's go for the Nail Shack, and we're gonna get Raoul as a companion. We're gonna do the entire Black Mountain stuff. We're gonna be happy about it. Ugh. Jesus Christ knows. If you want to sneeze, sneeze. Eject the things. It's a bit this awful feeling that I have right now, in which I have this feeling that I want to sneeze, but nothing happens. And it just lingers over there. And basically nothing happens. I don't feel like I'm going to, like, you know, do the sneezing face or anything. Freaking hate that. Being allergic to dust is just disgusting, because once that one small piece of dust gets into your nose, it never goes away, no matter how many times you're gonna blow your nose or anything like that. It is frustrating.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Reloading. Oh, somebody's getting fucked up. Yeah, it's super mutants that are getting screwed over. Okay, I'm just gonna arrive over here, I guess. I know that Nail is gonna pop in at any point now. And he's gonna be, watch out, human. It's not safe around here, blah blah blah. Oh, steam gauge assembly. I actually need that. Yeah, it's very annoying. But I have to be strong. I have to be resilient. I need to try my best to distract myself from that awful feeling. They're probably talking about it does not make anything goddamn easier at all. That's hand. Okay, so all the supermutants are over there. What do you got? A mercenary rifle. That's 308 rifle, isn't it? No, that's actually 5.56. Huh. Let me take a look at that mercenary rifle. Oh, right. That's... It's AK. It's AK rifle. Yay. I like me some AK. Also like me those animations. Those are looking pretty goddamn smooth, if somebody would ask me. Well, that was actually a jam, weapon jam, but still worked. Gotta complain about that.
Here we go.
This is a dangerous place, human, especially for your kind. I suggest you turn back. There's nothing good waiting for you further on.
What makes this a dangerous place?
You must have heard her radio broadcasts. Though why a human would follow her invitation here is beyond me, unless you didn't listen very closely. The voice on the radio belongs to Tabitha, the Supreme Commander of Black Mountain, or as she calls it, the state of Utopatha. She took control of this place almost 2 years ago. The super mutants here do whatever she says, and she says humans are to be killed on sight.
Oh boy, gloriously. Speech 50. Sounds like you've had enough of Tabitha. What if you had some help?
Help would improve the odds. Help might just make the difference. Alright, if you're good enough at what you do to meet me in the village up near the peak, we can talk further. I'll have a plan by the time I see you, if I see you. Good luck. It's gonna be a lot harder for you to get up there than it will be for me.
That's enough of that.
Well, okay, let's go for the nail shack, and I'm gonna ask my companions to wait while I'm gonna put on the stealth boy. Red Dead Redemption.
Get fucked.
Okay, so how was I do with it? No.
Okay.
There we go.
Just don't be gone long. I sunburn easily.
Well, this is why you have sunglasses. Dummy. Okay, so we need to go all the way up now. Stealth boys. Let's go. Just like that with the stealth boy, I can just avoid interacting with a lot of super mutants. At least I hope I can. It's a bright daylight, so my sneaking abilities can be rather compromised, to say the least. Reasonably so. Also, I might put on the breathing mask because I know that this area might have some radiation issue. Yeah, the rats are already coming in. Let me put on the breathing mask. And Radix right away. Well, that's where the nail is. Nail! I am an adult. Can I talk with you without being noticed?
A pleasant surprise to see you made it. I'm ready to get started if you are.
Not yet. Wait here.
Whatever you need to do, be quick about it.
Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna fix a robot, and we're gonna make every super mutant over here a friend. Yes, because that's exactly how it works. There are 3 Nightkins right in front of me. Don't touch. Now, I do not really remember in which one of these places the robot is actually located. Because that's prison building. And the robot is like light on the table, so he's not here. This is where the Raoul is. Yep, there he is. Science. Check the robot's circuitry. You quickly ascertain that the robot current AI state is set to hibernate, likely a self-defense mechanism after the unit suffered catastrophic damage. Whoever repaired it probably didn't know how to reset its AI. After flipping a right switch, the robot jumps back to life.
Hello. Could you please direct me to Mistress Tabitha?
Sure, follow me.
Thank you very much. My internal clock says it's been 6 years, 52 days, 40 minutes, and 13 seconds since I last spoke to her. I hope she hasn't gotten lonely.
Well, she had a bunch of super mutants companions over here, so I guess she didn't.
Rhonda? Is that you? It is, Mistress Tabitha. How I've missed you so. This stranger here fixed me up right as rain. Is she a friend of yours?
I don't know how to thank you for bringing Rhonda back to me, stranger. Here, take this. I won't be needing it anymore.
Equipment key added. What will you do now?
I don't know. It's been so long since I lost Rhonda that I'm not sure.
Mistress Tabitha, we should be heading off. Our journey has been much delayed, but we can catch up if we hurry. Come along now.
Yes, Rhonda.
Quest completed? Crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't even know how to properly even start this quest, if I could be honest. I genuinely have no idea. Huh, just a random moonshine standing over there. Can I talk with Nail right now? I think I should.
Good work, human. Maybe now this place can rest in peace.
What you will do now?
I still have a job to do here. Some mutants may have heard Tabitha's broadcast and are headed here even as we speak. I'll remain and direct anyone who show up toward Jacobstown, where they'll be much better off.
They definitely will be. They definitely will be. Alright, let me get inside over here. Let's see if we can get something of interest. That's an average lock. Bottle caps, sure, why not? Turn 90, that's not a bad. 500 caps. It's lying around, waiting to get picked. Trunk, average lock. Just like my lockpicking skills. We got minigun and the high-speed rotor for it. I'll take it. I can upgrade that minigun and either keep it for myself, or I can simply sell it after installing the motor, which is gonna give me again a lot of cash. You cannot get poor in New Vegas. Like, the only thing that is sincerely restricting you from being rich is carry weight. If you're gonna get too much of that, then, well, you cannot pick up more items, obviously. Military sniper rifle. Is that gonna be M24? Looks like M24. No. Actually not. Well, okay, maybe let's start with the obvious. Somebody took the regular hunting rifle from the game and repainted it. But the hunting rifle from Fallout New Vegas was inspired by Remington R70 700. So we could assume it's a Remington R700? I can't even fully fix it. It uses the same caliber, doesn't it? Yeah, it uses 308. And it does 88 damage versus my sharpshooter 85. This is already a better gun for me to use. And can also have a suppressor. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to do the we're gonna have to apply the scope via menu. That can be, oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? Let me be closer, but we need to probably decrease the scale quite a bit. Maybe like this. Okay. Like this. Okay. Scale up and down. That's minus plus. This seems to be good. Rotate the lens. Don't need to rotate. Move forward backwards. But that's a movement of a gun. I don't want to move it too close or too far. Scope grid, that's already set up. Fine tuning is a different. Let's change the texture. I think I'm gonna go with the classic. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this. Change model, no. Let's save this and exit. You still make a bunch of zoom on it. But one thing that bothers me is that little shadow. Besides that, it's a perfectly viable gun, I guess. Oh yeah, I remember. The key for the location over here was like on the back of the building, but not over here. It's like there was like this little staircase. Yeah, I think it's like back over there underneath the staircase. And the game have crashed. Oh, that happened. Time for Kaiser.
Can someone help me? My Fallout New Vegas crashes on startup. Stupid fucking Bethesda jank.
What mods are you using?
I don't even have that many mods installed. Just the basics. I've got Fallout Character Overhaul, Essential Visual Enhancements, and of course Project Nevada. I even installed New Vegas Stutter Remover, so I don't understand what the problem is.
Those mods are old and outdated. You should try using newer mods.
What are you talking about? These are the most endorsed mods on Nexus, and I've always used them. Fallout New Vegas is just a buggy game. I'm also using an ENB, by the way.
You shouldn't use ENB. It was made for Skyrim, not New Vegas. It causes all sorts of graphical issues.
What are you talking about? All of my favorite YouTubers use an ENB, and it makes their games look next-gen. Besides, Skyrim and Fallout New Vegas are basically the same engine. I'm not removing Blackout ENB, end of story.
Listen, you should just start over and follow the Viva New Vegas mod guide.
Yeah, I'm not reading all of that. Fuck this. I'm going to install a Nexus collection using Vortex. Thanks for nothing.
And yeah, we have managed to enter the door again, and this is where the key is. Tabitha's room key. And now we have full access to this entire facility. Cleanup time. Varmint rifle, definitely not very useful to me. Magnum revolver, not really.
Liberty Prime is online. All systems nominal. Weapons hot.
Lost Cheese with the Prime Gaming for 4 months. Thank you very much for that. It's appreciated. Enjoy ad reviewing and some nice looking emotes, courtesy of Daddy Bezos. Thank you very much for the support. And I'm glad that you are enjoying the content. I can actually hack this one. Builder. Offline. Okay, now I need to find some duds. How about the chance replenishment, huh? That would be nice. Hey, there we go. Hey, Canyon. How you doing? I found New Vegas. You're doing Fallout New Vegas first playthrough? Well, I'm doing alright. Hope you enjoyed the Fallout New Vegas, and I hope you follow the Viva New Vegas guide, because playing this game vanilla is kind of rough, to say the least. Love the stream, so had to resubscribe, appreciate it. Master. Master is 4 out of 6. Master. Center? Ugh. At least we got chance replenishment now. Master Barter. Yeah, I kind of thought it's gonna be a barter as a password. Storage building. Now, let's see. What can we get over here? 308, some 9mm pistol, another weapon repair kit. I'm gonna grab everything. More weapon repair kits, no weapons inside. Which is kind of surprising. Normally when I open things like this, I just get a bunch of weapons. Or at least one weapon. But game have decided to give me like only 9mm pistols and varmint rifles, which are type of guns that I'm just never gonna use those guns unless for fixes or repairs, because otherwise not really. Okay, we got level up 36, speech to 80, survival to 75, and now we're gonna grind barter to 85 and explosive to 85. And now let's see what kind of perk I could pick. Jury rigging, if it's available. Not yet. I guess jury rigging is only gonna be available maybe at 85 of repair, which is gonna happen in like a level or two from this point on. Let's see what I could pick that would be useful to me. Professional seems good. Revolvers, sneak critical revolvers, pistols, submachine guns, energy weapons, inflict additional 20%. That seems pretty good, and I probably should take it. Because eventually I am gonna have to go through 90. Okay, I was wrong. Because eventually I'm gonna have to go for that. That's a quick draw, no. Persistent mana, no. Nowhere to hide, no. Ugh. Merciless, no. I did not pick the living anatomy, and I should pick that up. Until I'm gonna... You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna pick the living anatomy because it's 5% damage bonus to like fiends and legionnaires and all the other enemies. I should do that. Limb Gibber. Energy weapons or gun 60. When aiming at the limb in VATS, you deal 50% more damage. Yeah, that's another one for... There's another perk for VATS, which I'm not gonna utilize VATS. So this perk is absolutely useless to me. Yeah, let's go for Living Anatomy, because I was supposed to pick up this perk earlier. Let's make it like this. Living Anatomy and Professional, it's gonna be two next perks that I'm gonna pick. Because that's how it's supposed to be. Probably should also pick up the perks like Strong Back and the other perk that increases my carry weight by 10% just because. Victory! Victory is mine! Carmen Siggies. Some Coca-Colas. Okay, I think there should be a workbench, not just for ammunition, because I kinda could scrap some ammo in a breakdown menu. So I could turn on the light. Hey Chibber, hope you're doing well. Alright, what kind of ammunition I could make? Some 308 armor piercing, which I can make 300, which I probably don't really need that many. 158 should be good enough. Will I play 3? I play Fallout 3 once a year at the beginning of the year. Match loads, gun spread, armor piercing, okay. I don't know what other ammunition I could craft. I don't really have a problem with ammo. The only problem I have is counterweight. And I need to find a workbench to do that. Treasure hunt? To whom it may concern, you've got some pretty good stuff from the last raid, unlike missile launcher, missiles, yeah, various ammo. Your beloved and supreme overlord Tabitha. Oh, okay, that's basically as a note from this specific location. Let's get Raoul. Oh yeah. Okay, that's weight absorber. So now I can head back to Dr. Usanagi from here, and I can give myself more counterweight into my legs, which is a great thing to do. Weapon repair kits. I can make 1. I guess that's gonna have to do. Let's see, scrap metal. So we got very hard terminal, and we also has something that requires a key. Let's try and hack this. Activities only has 1. Wow. What a terminal, ladies and gentlemen. What a terminal. Now I would like to get a chance replenishment. That would be great. There we go. Speak of the devil. Okay. Jesus. Disengage the lock. Hello, Raoul. It's time for you to join my adventures.
Took you long enough, so can I go now?
It's okay. Enjoy your freedom.
Alrighty then. I'll just head out, alone, by myself, into the dangerous waste.
You'll do fine. Farewell, amigo. Actually, do you want to tag along with me?
Anything's better than staying here. Let's go.
Alright, we got Raoul as a companion.
Sure, boss. The old man will crawl around in the dirt to keep...
Do I have, like, any double pistols that I could give to him? No, I don't, sadly. I got this 10 mil, but I don't have any ammunition for it. And I kind of want to see him with something good. 10 mil off, this 9mm pistol? I could give him a bunch of armor piercing ammo. Because I cannot make double 9mm. Yeah, like dual stuff. Yeah, I don't even have any of that. I wish he could sport like double pistols. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give him one of my officer pistols. Well, I cannot even fully modify them, which is a shame. Because I will need 45 ACP slot. Okay, so Raoul right now is gonna walk with what he got. The best I can really give to him is a backpack. Or this Chinese pistol. But that's a rather weak weapon in comparison to his revolver. It's a rather weak sauce, I think. Bonus, that's a 9mm pistol as well, but I cannot even fix it with anything. And this one is already fully fixed. You know what? Let's give it this 10mm. We're gonna craft some 10mm rounds. 26. Sure, he has a 44 revolver, but that's a slower gun. It's a shame that 10mm does not have armor-piercing ammo. Yeah, but I haven't found any deagles. I would like to give him a Desert Eagle because it's semi-automatic, low capacity, but it would kick like a horse, and he would be happy with it. But I cannot do that, simply because I simply don't have it with me at this point. 10 GHPs or regular FMJs? Yeah, let's make some regular FMJs.
I'm sure pissing off a ruthless warlord with a tribe of fanatically devoted warriors was a good move. How could it not be? It was your idea.
Your sarcasm is not welcome. Let's trade equipment.
I'm sure you'll be fair and equitable, boss.
That I will. Guess what? You are getting a backpack that you are gonna wear, and you also are getting the Chinese pistol over here, which is still weaker than this 10mm. For now, this Chinese pistol is yours, but I'm probably gonna give him something better as we go along. I'm gonna try to fix him up with something good. Ammunition. Take the 10 mils. Equip it. Be happy. I'm not gonna talk with him about tactics. I want him to use the pistols. I have some questions I'd like to ask you specifically.
Questions, boss? You mean you don't know everything there is to know already?
Nope, I do not. What can you tell me about Mr. House?
Just how old do you think I am, boss? Because I can pretty much guarantee I'm older than that. Let me tell you a story from before the Great War. Everybody knew Robert House. He was a genius, a superstar. Founded Robco at 22. Dated Hollywood starlets, the works. They say he saved Las Vegas. I was in Mexico City when the bombs dropped. Even from there, we could see House's defensive rockets shooting down the incoming missiles. Everybody assumed he died in the war. Maybe he did. But his robots are still out there roaming the waste. And now, a Mr. House rules New Vegas.
You can't seriously think they're the same Mr. House.
Maybe not. Maybe the new guy is just a clever raider chief with knowledge of history. Maybe he just left instructions for his robots to carry out in his name. Or maybe Robert House uploaded his brain pattern into a computer and rules to this day a godless, soulless machine god. Maybe the whole thing's a crazy coincidence. Who knows?
Maybe there is a connection. Can you remember anything else about Robert House?
I remember there were some weird stories about him, especially near the end. There was a tell-all in El Periódico de las Arboridas by a starlet House dated. She said they never, don't make me spell it out, boss. Anyway, she said all he wanted to do was scan her brain and make her dress up in different outfits.
That's rather sickening.
It was quite the scandal, at least in the Latin American tabloid journalism market.
Okay, I had some other questions.
You're a veritable geyser of curiosity, boss.
That I am. Do you know anything about this goon named Benny? Wears a checkered coat, carries a big pistol.
Benny, huh? Sorry, boss. Doesn't ring a bell. Then again, my brain isn't as sharp as it used to be.
Okay, I have some other questions.
You're a veritable...
Yes, I am. What's your take on NCR?
They're all right, I suppose. Had a bit of tough going there at the beginning. You know their first town was nearly wiped out by raiders. Anyway, they got their good points and their bad. Just like a lot of the old governments from before the war.
Hey, Blue, big iron in his trousers? Nah, just Chandler is not that big. How do you feel about the Kaiser's Legion? She's seasonal lunches.
I don't really have a problem with them. People around here tend to see them as invading marauders planning to burn and pillage the countryside. But I've been to Arizona, boss. Before the Legion, it was a nasty place. So thick with raiders, you couldn't trade with a town 2 miles up the road. Caesar's laws aren't nice, and their actions aren't always pretty. But then neither am I. But you keep me around.
Let's talk about something else.
Anything at all.
No, hold on. Can you tell me something about New Vegas?
It's big, it's bright, and it's one of the biggest cities still left from before the war. Well, mostly anyway. Used to be just a curiosity. The buildings were pre-war. But it's just as full of raiders and barbarian tribes as any place else. Then Mr. House took over. Got the power turned back on. And got the tribes reformed into something civilized. And now they run his casinos for him.
That's something else.
What can I do for you, boss?
Tell me about yourself.
Sure, boss. What do you want to know?
Who are you?
You forget about me already, boss? You sure you didn't take a blow to the head or something? My name is Raul Alfonso Tejada.
Then why does your jumpsuit says Miguel?
Probably because it used to be Miguel's.
I want to ask you about something else.
I'm an open book, boss. Granted, the book's in Spanish and some of the pages have fallen out. But I'm an open book.
And Trejo does a great job with Raul? Yeah, that's true. Raul is a very likable character. Like, I like him. He's a good guy. Late game follower, and many players never find him. Well, you can find him pretty much the first moment you're gonna find the stealth boy, which there is a fixed location for a stealth boy in this game as well. So there's like you can get Raul pretty much a lot faster, very fast, if you just have high enough sneak and repair skill. And then you have go Black Mountain, get Raul, you're done. Okay, well, how can I make the best use of your skills?
I'm not much use besides being a portable encyclopedia, really. I guess you could use me as a pack Brahmin. But my knees aren't so good anymore.
I don't believe that. You must have some skills.
That's nice of you to say, boss. But I'm an old man. Not much use to anybody anymore. Time was. I was a pretty good shot with a pistol. I guess I'm still half decent. These old bones aren't much use in hand-to-hand fighting, though. I can also do maintenance work on your stuff. I don't have the supplies for a real repair job, but I can keep your gear working longer.
Yeah, that's true. His perk can basically prevent you from your weapon degradation. Basically, is not as ginormous as it is. That's very true. It's pretty true. Lots of older people are still useful to their friends and communities.
Yeah, maybe you can introduce them to me, if we find them, because I've never met one.
Well, guess what? This is actually the objective of Raul's quest, is to make him not feel useless. I want to ask you something more. Where are you from?
I was born just outside Mexico City. My family had a little ranch there.
Okay, how old are you?
Old enough to know better, boss. Old enough to know better.
Considering that he's a ghoul, then yeah, 200 years old, that's definitely old enough to know better. Something else. What was Petro Chico?
You never heard of Petro Chico? Un amigo de Poseidon Energy. Of course not. They were an oil company in Mexico back before the war.
Okay, how did you end up at Black Mountain?
Well, boss, when a giant, insane super mutant asks you to stay put, you do what you're told. Well, maybe you don't. But I'm just a broke-down old man.
But how did Tabitha find you in the first place?
It's stupid, boss. I used to listen to the radio broadcast, just to pass the time. Well, one day the signal stopped, so I figured I'd try to find a transmitter. I'm a pretty good repairman. Or I was before my eyes started to go. Anyway, I found Black Mountain and offered my services. But Tabitha decided I was useful enough to keep around. Permanently.
Okay, let's talk about something else, and that's all. We'll talk later.
Anything you say, boss.
Indeed. Okay, let's get out of here. I need to get back to my companions. I believe that all the super mutants that are in this area are not gonna even bother me anymore. At least I don't think they will. Military sniper rifle under number 1. So now we got 10 rounds for this little baby. And we also got it suppressed. So it's like all the great attributes of a gun for the long range that I want to have are all here in the one package. Is there something down below over there besides a ton of radiation? I guess there is none. Yeah, let me get back with the rest of the team. I'm gonna suspect that some of the supermutants are still gonna be hostile against me, so I'm ready for that. Okay, so I'm gonna take one fiery purgative and one Brahmin milk, so I can get rid of the radiation. I'm gonna test that gun out. And then I'm gonna go with Veronica and we're gonna retrieve the tapes. Or at least one of the tapes. And those supermutants don't even bother with my existence at this point. Which on one side, great, on the other side, nah. Wish they could talk to me. Tough cave mutant. I'll believe when I see it. But yeah, this sniper rifle with this painting, I could very easily mistake it for M24. Buddy. Gee whiz, I hope that if I'm gonna try to climb up over there, there's not gonna be rocks that are gonna be thrown at me. Yep, big boy incoming. Alright. A little bit of experience, but every little bit helps. By the way, any of those rocks, if they would touch me, I would die. Okay, Raoul. I guess...
Oh! Oh! Yeah! Oh!
Totally forgot about that. Why did Raul decide to attack that super mutant is beyond me, but he decided to do that, and I almost lost him. That heavy incinerator is trash. I'm gonna need it. How expensive? 6,000. It's quite a bit. Ooh. I've just noticed something very, very critical. I need 5mm armor-piercing ammunition. I need to craft it really, really soon. Because I only have, like, maybe 3 or 4 magazines. Well, I hope Raul is not gonna attack anybody anymore, because if he will, I'm gonna be a little bit pissed. No, it was C.
I never see the haymakers
No
come.
problem.
No,
I'm
sorry,
not
I
gonna
didn't
walk
know
around,
you've been
but
scavenging
okay.
too long.
Okay, Bob.
Aw,
Either way.
just when the standing around was getting exciting.
Got it. I'll be way back. Oh, I wouldn't dream of getting too far away, boss.
I never see the haymakers
No
come.
problem.
Alright. Do we have ammo making stuff over here? Doesn't look like it. Do we have a bed? Yes, we do. I'm gonna use this one. For 11 hours. I'm already streaming for way too long. I need to take a break. I need to eat some food. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're gonna finish it here. People on Twitch, we are still gonna have to do something after I'm gonna be done with the game. But people on YouTube, this is the end of the episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, consider subscribing, ringing the bell, stopping the like, leaving a comment, all that good stuff. All the links that you guys need for my socials and the mod list can be found in the description below or in the pinned comment. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next episode.